We can take your break. I do think we do. Yeah. You'd be surprised, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like people around here, our cabbage potatoes, you know, we do stalls every Saturday, and people come to us because they're angry.
Erskine's a shite hole, you know, but they've obviously picked on. This is where the old people.
It's close, but we've just been taking the picture. I thought there was going to be a fine. Are we folk not allowed to put their cars in there, no?
I can take 2 layers off.
Hello, everybody! Hi, everybody. Welcome to Erskine. This microphone is bigger than me. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much, guys, for coming out today. An amazing turnout, and such a shame that our friends on the opposite side did not show up today. Anyway, I'm going to just give you guys a kind of history of what's been happening in Erskine before we start off with our speakers. So first of all, I really want to welcome everybody who's came along today to show solidarity to help welcome our new asylum seekers who are currently being housed, thanks Roz, who are currently being housed in the hotel behind us or at the side of us. They started arriving at the end of January. There was no discussion about the asylum seekers moving into the hotel. A lot of people were initially up in arms. This left a vacuum for rumours and misinformation to be spread. For example, some of the rumours that were going around our community, they are criminals. They are a danger to women and children. They will rob your houses. You better lock up your back gardens and your sheds. This one's not a nice one, but they are rapists. Now this was shared from the other side on a podium by one of the PA members, trying to convince our community that this is the kind of people that's moving into our community. It's disgusting. Disgusting. And that they're here for the benefits and to use our system. The rumours that the hotel was no, in fact, in the beginning, the initial plan was to house 200 males in the hotel, and the community was concerned about this. There was a discussion with local councillors, and the plan was changed to be a mix of males, couples, females and families. The hotel is currently housing 49 residents in a mix of families, women and children. The youngest asylum seeker being 17. We have one pregnant mum who's expecting, and we also have had one mum who's just given birth 3 weeks ago to a beautiful baby girl. Our first Scottish African wee girl to come out of Erskine. In the first 2 weeks of their arrival, the local residents came down to the hotel to demonstrate against the asylum seekers. The very first demo was organised by locals to be ran on a Saturday afternoon. PA came in and said that they would help organise it. The locals found out what PA were all about, and they said, well, we don't really want your support. However, nobody turned up to their demonstration, so they went crawling back to Patriotic Alternative for support. And then PA came in, hijacked the local demonstrations, and from there on in, made it their point to make the demonstrations about race in our community. PA Homeland are a far-right fascist political party promoting and believing in racial hatred, homophobia and bigotry. These are certainly not the views of the majority of residents in Erskine. So moving on to what happened? So moving on, guys, to a positive note. Myself and some local residents, trade unionists and anti-racist activists stand up to racism, joined together in solidarity to come out and demonstrate against PA. For the last 4 months, we have been out every Sunday showing our support to the local asylum seekers, our new friends and neighbours. We have been collecting clothes, toiletries and essentials. There has been an amazing outpour of support. Some of us locals have helped out with appointments, going for coffees, and a group of women from the Asian community in Glasgow organised a fantastic welcome party. Providing transport, food and interpreters so that we could come together and have conversations and welcome our new friends. This is just some of the stuff we have been up to, which brings me to today's event. Over the last month, we have been building this rally. There has been many conversations with the local community and community groups to come together and to stand up against racism in Erskine. We are not going to stand for this racism. There's no place for it in the community, and it's not acceptable. To be honest, guys, normally I just fly by the seat of my pants, right, and just say what I feel from my heart. But I really felt that it was important to try and give a little bit of history of what's been happening. So currently, you know, we have been building for the demonstration today, and it's an amazing turnout. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting us. And especially if there's local residents that have came down today for the first time, you know, it's a scary thing to come along to a demonstration, especially when you've got a political party like Patriotic Alternative. You know, they're disgusting. It's a scary thing. So thank you if you're a local resident and you've came down to show your support. I, for one, certainly do not believe in any of the beliefs or bullshit that these guys are trying to promote in our community. I will not stand for racism. I will not be told who I can and cannot welcome in my community, and I will certainly be continuing to do the work around here to welcome our new neighbours. And I 100% say the refugees and asylum seekers are welcome in Erskine. And Patriotic Alternative / piss off Homeland are not welcome in Erskine. So thank you guys. I hope you have a really enjoyable day, and I'm going to hand you over to Alex, who is going to announce some of the speakers. Solidarity, people.
Figures me. Can everyone hear me? Yeah. Hi everyone. As Julie said, me and Julie are co-comparing this rally today. My name's Alex Mayer. I'm a member of Stand Up to Racism, who helped organise this and other demonstrations in Erskine. I'd just like to say thank you, because for the last 17 weeks, Homeland / Patriotic Alternative have been turning out every single Sunday on this spot to try and harass and intimidate people. And instead, when they see the force of communities from across Scotland, but more importantly from Erskine itself, they're scared. Actually, they should be scared, because we accept people into our communities wherever we live in Scotland, and we won't stand for racism, for fascism, for intimidation, for hostility towards one another. We are much stronger when we stand united together. The demonstration today, the community event, is jointly called by Stand Up to Racism and the STUC. It's fantastic to see so many trade unions represented here today, who really represent workers across Erskine and across Scotland. So just to explain a little bit more about how today will run, we're going to have a number of speakers from across the trade union and anti-racist movement, and from Erskine as well. And then we're going to have music and a celebration of refugees being welcome in our communities and everyone being able to celebrate with one another. There's also food, there's a drop-off point for collections if people haven't seen it at the back. There's some children's kind of area over there if people want to take their kids and have a play. We want people to feel that today is a day of celebration, because after the last 17 weeks, not only do we need it, but I'm sure asylum seekers in the hotel feel that they need a celebration too. So I'm going to introduce our first speaker, which is Ros Foyer from the STUC, who jointly called this rally and community event today. Thank you, everyone.
Good afternoon, everybody, and it's absolutely brilliant to see so many of you here today. I'm Ros Foyer, I'm General Secretary of the STUC, and I'd like to particularly thank the local trades councils who've been here week in, week out, Paisley and District Trades Council, Clydebank Trades Council, and many other activists, anti-racism activists and trade unionists from this area who have been supporting the anti-racism effort, and I think it's a tremendous effort, and we're very proud to be here today as a trade union movement more widely to show our support and solidarity, because solidarity is our superpower, and that is what the fascists and this Tory government are trying to do. They're trying to divide working class communities. They're trying to sow the seeds of hatred in our communities to stop us blaming them for the lack of services, for the lack of a fair part of the wealth in our economy, for the lack of decent pay and working conditions and services for our kids. They want us to blame each other. But I'm here today to tell you that the enemies of our class don't arrive in small dinghies. They arrive in private jets. They hang about in super yachts. They are the bosses, the billionaires, and they are the people that are running our government right now at a UK level, and we need to do everything we can to kick them and their hatred out of power and create a fairer society. And we need to always, it is core trade union business to stand together and to oppose fascism and the far right wherever they organise, from Erskine to Elgin or anywhere else in Scotland. We will come together and support those who are standing against fascism and racism. So let's be proud, let's have a day of celebration today, because we know that when we come together, we can achieve anything. Our message today is refugees are welcome here. Our message today is refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. And our message is also an injury to one is an injury to all. And our message today is we won't give up, we won't be going away. I can see some people have given up today, and we will continue to support the efforts of the local community. I'd like to thank Julie, I'd like to thank all of the residents I've met today, many of whom have come and introduced themselves. I think it's absolutely brilliant what you're doing. Hats off to you. Your struggle is our struggle, and we will continue to support you. Thank you very much, and solidarity!
Because we have drastically reduced the ways through which people can claim asylum in a safe and legal way. The evidence shows that the vast majority of people crossing